Good morning, friends. It's Mike here. Happy Saturday to you. Instead of science on a Saturday, we're going to talk about something that I think is really interesting. And what you're seeing now here on media outlets is announcements of the winner of their presidential election. But it's just coming from the media. It's kind of interesting. So, we try not to talk about politics as much on this channel, but I think what is happening could be very interesting for the future. And what I mean by that is if there is any contesting of this election, and if it changes the outcome of the election, you are going to see a lot of pissed off people. And I just want you to be, I'm not trying to be fear mongering, but I just want you to be prepared for that. And so I think it's just another example of how it's hard to really trust the mainstream media, because clearly there was some election shenanigans. Is it enough to change the outcome of the election? We don't really know, but I just think this is just a clear example about how the media is so dishonest. And they might pull this video, YouTube might pull this video. But I think what you're seeing here is the level of deception and dishonesty is becoming so clear, my friends, and it's just scary. And whichever side of the political fence that you see, if you're a staunch Joe Biden supporter or a staunch Trump supporter, I think you can start to see the biases in the media, and I just think it's downright scary. And so I just wanted to come on here. To be honest, this week was a crazy week for a lot of people, and so I haven't posted content this week. But man, what you're going to see here, dude. What's up, Regina? Yeah. There's so much corruption. See, I think a lot of you kind of see what's going on here. And so I just wanted to oh, so MB says, Mike, stop just trying to describe the process. Okay. Look, what you need to follow some different people. The media is not giving you the full story. There was a lot of footage of shenanigans going on in Michigan, Wisconsin, and also Pennsylvania. Okay, and actually, if you look at some of the mathematical models of showing the votes coming in and these spikes for Joe Biden, which are statistically outside of mathematical norms. And so this is, again, is this enough to change the outcome of the election? I don't know. Look, we all just want some clean stuff, but I think what you're seeing here, and what I've seen this entire year, and I know it's irritated some of you, is the lies and the deception. And I think what we're seeing here now is more psychological manipulation, and it's downright frightening, guys and gals. And so it's really important, to guard your heart, guard your energy right now. Focus on positivity. Try not to watch the news. Try not to get sucked into this sort of stuff. It's just crazy, man. By the comments that I'm seeing here, I think you all get it. It's crazy. Jane says, love your N of one stuff, dude, but stay in your lane, unsubscribed. Jane, what did I say that warrants you unsubscribing and me not staying in my lane? What exactly have I said here that was wrong? Anyway, you know what? It's interesting. All you need to do, friends, is if you ever doubt what I'm saying, talk to someone that you know that fled Cuba, that fled Venezuela, that fled Eastern Bloc countries, and ask them how they feel about America right now, okay? If you ever doubt what I'm saying, if you think I'm going to unsubscribe, Mike Mutzel is a nut job, he's talking about politics, and this is supposed to be a health channel, call up a friend or a family member or a friend of a friend that has left Cuba, left Venezuela, or has left Eastern Bloc countries, and ask them, hey, how do you feel about the integrity of this election? How do you feel about the media? How do you feel about what's going on right now? And they might agree with what I'm saying. And so this is the thing. I mean, anyway, so all you have to do here is go look at some of these comments that are coming in. Friends that used to live in Soviet Union, folks that used to live in Cuba, folks that used to live in Venezuela, they get it. They see what's going on. Okay, so with that being said, friends, look, this is not some QAnon right-wing conspiracy stuff, guys. This is just like using common sense. And what I've found is a lot of people who are healthy, a lot of people who are doing exercise, meditation, intermittent fasting, a lot of people who have seen that there has been lies in the sugar industry. Remember, I mean, just think about this, okay? Think about the money that is in nutrition, right? About in the pharmaceutical industry, in the healthcare space. Think about how much money there is, and then think about how much money and power there is in politics. So to consider that the sugar industry lied and downplayed the deleterious effects of sugar. They said sugar was safe. Soda's safe. Pepsi's safe. Come on, guys. You can drink as much Pepsi as you want. Just count your calories, right? We all know that's baloney, okay? The NFL, as much as I love football, the NFL has repeatedly lied about chronic traumatic encephalopathy, saying that, head trauma, hitting your head, when two people come together, that's not a problem. It's no big deal. Like, you're not going to get, it doesn't affect the brain. All right. The NFL is only a $9 billion industry. Okay. Think about the GDP of the United States, the power of being in one of the top positions in the world. Do you think there's no shenanigans going on? I mean, just give me a break, right? You just have to use some common sense. The smoking industry repeatedly lied about the deleterious effects of smoking. Obviously, we know that smoking's really bad. So again, wherever you fit, if you're a Joe Biden supporter, hats off to you. I mean, we all just want a clean political process. And if the courts come out and show that there was absolutely no shenanigans, that the mathematical models are showing statistical abnormalities in votes coming in after the election day, if it's clean, it's fine. But if there is any change, guys, people are going to be pissed, and there's going to be it's going to be a cluster. And I fear that we're being set up there's going to be just a complete civil disaster. And then what I fear after that is there's going to be social credit system implemented, because people are going to, that's going to be the way that folks can control us. Anyway, yeah. Okay, check it out. Would I have said this if Trump won? Okay, look, you guys need to understand, okay? This channel is about finding the truth. This channel is about, and by the way, remember when Trump won, the media was all about Russian collusion, okay? So look, if there were statistical abnormalities, if, and votes coming in late and they were all for Trump, I would say that's suspicious, totally, dude. I mean, we're trying to find this channel is about finding the truth. This isn't about identity politics. That's not what it. Look, let me just back up, guys. You all know that I have a child. I have an 8-year-old child. I want her to experience the same freedoms, to experience democracy as I've experienced it. So I want truth and transparency in our political process and in the media. And unfortunately, we're not really seeing that. Okay. I fear for our country. I fear for the direction of this country. And that's why I've started talking about politics. This isn't about me being some sort of identity-based Trump supporter at all. The only reason I have been sharing information about politics is because I feel that our health is being, there's lies that are impacting our health, our mental well-being, all of this stuff. And that's why I've been talking about this. And look, you could say all the negative things about Trump you want, okay? He's the only person that's standing up against censorship and big tech. Look, okay, you can say he's racist, he's all this, right? But that's why I've been talking about this, is because I really fear for all the censorship. And if you look just unobjectively, the censorship is just favoring one political party. And that's scary. So look, I'm sorry if I piss you guys off, man. I'm not trying to, this isn't an identity politics channel. This might be the last political video we ever do. But no matter where you sit on this, you can't deny that there has been a lot of censorship, a lot of sensationalism. I mean, look at this COVID cluster. I mean, look at all my videos have been censored for promoting information about health during the biggest crisis of our lifetime. Aren't we supposed to help people? Why would the media censor that? Why would the media censor? Why would social media censor doctors who are talking about stuff? I have a friend in Colorado. He's a good friend of mine. His name is Sean. If he wanted to prescribe hydroxychloroquine and remdesivir, he had to get like something on his letterhead to say that it was not for treating the virus and all. I mean, it was just like, and I asked him, I go, Sean, why do you think that is? He's a hardcore Democrat. He's like, he's a good guy, right? He's like, I don't know. I have no idea why they wouldn't want me to help people. Like, if, especially, so it's just like that. We got to start questioning everything, friends. And so that's where it's at. So okay. RN Kim is saying unsubscribers are great examples of the left temper chant. Yeah. Jeremy says, I unsubscribed too. So Jeremy, why would you unsubscribe? What did I do that it was so offensive to you? What did I say? What exactly have I said? All I've said in this video, again, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so mad right now. The only thing that I've said in this video is if the courts find that there are shenanigans with the election and it switches, people are going to be pissed. Okay? That's it. That's all I've said. That's all I've said. I mean, how could that bother you? Again, to think that the election process could not be unsubscribed. All right. So look, here's the thing about politics, guys, right now, is clearly it's like 50-50 almost, or whatever. It's 52-48. So whatever you say, you're going to piss off at least 48% of people, maybe 52% of people. So that's just how it's going to be, man. That's just how it's going to be. RN Kim, what's up? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, guys. Okay, so James, what shenanigans are you talking about? All right. Okay, let's talk about this. So there's a few people you should follow. So I like to follow super hardcore liberal, quasi-Marxist people, and then I like to follow Christian conservatives because then I feel like I'm getting the opinions of both people. Okay, so and this is really important. I can't underscore this enough. Okay, because if you only follow, say NPR and Huffington Post, you're really only getting a small percentage of the story. But if you also only follow like Christian conservatives and conservatives, you're only going to get their perspective. So it's really important that you follow both people. This is the thing that is scary. And when it comes to nutrition, guys, if you only subscribe to keto channels, you're totally missing out. You have to also look at what the energy balancing, calories in, calories out people are saying. So you have to follow both. And so what I've seen on a lot of the different media sites is, independent videos of people, and this happened in Detroit and stuff like that. And by the way, I don't watch Fox News. There was just some interesting things going on with ballots coming in or in the wee hours of the night on the day of the election. And so I think this is going to be investigated. So that's just it. So, but anyway, friends, look, I think it's really important. If you have some friends that used to live in Cuba or have family in Cuba or Venezuela or parts of former Soviet Union, Romania, things like that, talk to them right now. If you ever doubt me, talk to them and see what they think about what's going on. Just ask them. And if you unsubscribe, then that's fine, guys. And by the way, if you're going to unsubscribe, you don't have to tell me. You can just unsubscribe. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to leave it in a comment, that's fine. Anyway, guys. So let's just kind of finish off this conversation with a tip, right? So there's a lot of craziness in the world right now. Okay. Alternate nasal breathing can really help you mitigate that. Okay. So if this is flipped. The camera is, because I have my camera flipped the other way. Breathing through your left nostril can really help you calm down. Okay, so if you're stressed out about all the stuff that's going on, if you're distracted, there's going to be a lot of the tension is just going to build. Okay, no matter what happens, right? No matter what the outcome is, the tension is going to build. it's important that you have volitional control over your mindset and your thoughts and your behavior. So it's important that you breathe through your nose. So focus on that. Focus on the things that you can control. If you find yourself getting irritated with the media, with the news, with whatever, come back to your breath. That's going to help you reset. Go outside, go for a walk. Because you probably voted. I know you voted. A lot of you voted. We cannot control what's going to happen next. Okay, we cannot. So we need to focus on our breath, focus on our mindset, things like that. Yeah, I should interview some Cubans. Good idea. Ella says, I asked my father from Cuba. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Okay. So that's one person. Talk to some other people from Cuba. Talk to some other people from Venezuela. Follow some people from Venezuela or Cuba. See what they think. What else do we have? We are praying, not watching the news. That's good. I think that's really, really good. The people who are saying they're unsubscribing actually think people care about the. Yeah, I mean, let's just think about it like this, guys. I've been thinking about this for a while. Remember in the 90s that the food pyramid was promoting 7 to 11 servings of of crappy food, of processed food per day. Now those same people are telling you that life's not going to be normal for 3 years. If you can't have Thanksgiving with your family members, you need to wear a mask. I mean, it's just like, remember, this channel exists because of the bad advice from the government, yet everyone thinks that the advice that the government is telling us right now is like going to save us. It's just like, it's totally crazy, man. Yeah. Guys, it's reassuring that the comments that I'm seeing, that the people, healthy people can see through the stuff. Healthy people can see through what's going on, the lies, the manipulation, the fear. It's absolutely crazy. So there's something interesting about when you are healthy, your level of vibration increases, and you can see when you're being lied to. You can see through manipulation. You can see through fear, and it's funny that the people that are unhinged, the people that are going nuts, over small things, they don't look healthy. They probably don't eat healthy food, right? So it's just crazy. Man, I really appreciate you all being here. I'm sure I lost a lot. I lost some followers here. So if you enjoy this and you have friends that think like we do, and if you agree with some of this, please share this channel with them and just say, hey, this is a health channel, but occasionally, because politics is a big deal right now, we kind of get into that. But what else do we got? I love reading these comments, man. It's so funny how polarized. Okay, hold on. Someone says, I unsubscribed from several other sites, but not yours. Wow, I'm over 65 and very stressed about the election. I live by 4 Venezuelan families. They talk about why they fled and how socialism led to it. Wow, thanks for that, Moose Fox 7. I pray that you get off your counter jerk in a few years. Lucas, what do you mean by counter jerk? Come on, man. I think we all want transparency. Tony says that Chinese citizens in Hong Kong prefer Trump because he will fight for their freedom and will be much tougher against their dictator. Yeah. So what's going on in China is pretty crazy. I mean, with their whole Belt Roads, I have a interracial family. So my brother is married to a Chinese woman, really nice family, and so they're all of different Asian from different countries. And they are really, these are Chinese people, are very fearful of what China is doing, because what China does is they go to smaller countries. Check it out. It's called Belt Road. And what they do is they'll say, maybe in Indonesia, say, hey, look, you need more economic development here. Why don't we build you a port for 200 million? We'll build you a port and pave all these roads and all that. And the country will say, yeah, sure, we'll pay you over the next 10 years. And they default on that loan. And then what China will do is say, well, you don't have to pay us back, but we'll just, we have unlimited access to your natural resources for the next 50 years or something like that. So there's many examples of these. And this is what's going on. And so China is quickly becoming a global superpower. And as much as people hate Donald Trump, the one thing that he was good at, and the one plus that people that hate Donald Trump should remember is he was tough on China. And it makes there's no mistake, there's no surprise. We know that Joe Biden was being financially backed and supported by China. So that should at least, again, no matter where you sit on the political fence, that should just make you question and go, I didn't know that. So again, I encourage you to follow people on the right, people on the left. Like, I consider myself really a moderate, because I generally try to be a little bit more libertarian and think that limited government is good. So for again, all of you that are unsubscribing, just understand that's kind of where I sit. And so some people to follow, like if you're sick of mainstream media, check out thedailywire.com. I think that's a really good source. Again, it's a little bit more right-leaning, but they have a lot of different contributors there. And they criticize Republicans, they criticize Trump. It's not like that. So definitely check it out. But again, no matter where you sit on any topic, you have to follow people that are covering, that are talking about things that offend you and piss you off, because you'll learn more from that. So when I see a Huffington Post article, when you see a CNN article that you're like, dude, I don't agree with this, it helps you consider and challenge your own biases and beliefs. This is really good. Wow, it's funny how many people are saying that they're unsubscribing. I don't even know what I said to warrant so many unsubscriptions. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see the likes to dislikes ratio. So friends, if you're here right now and you enjoy this content, if you enjoy these videos, please hit that like button. You know what that does? That tells YouTube's algorithm that some of the haters that are here, that just helps us. So please, thanks for hitting that like button. Thanks for being positive. Remember, when you're stressed out, breathe through your nose. Keep your body healthy. Guard your thoughts. Someone's saying you're detoxing your channel, Mike. I guess, man. Look, here's the thing. I learn from your comments too. I don't want a bunch of people who always agree with me. I think it's really good to that there's disagreements. I have family members who disagree with me, and it's so cool that we can talk about this. So again, all of you that are unsubscribing because I'm not confirming your biases, you're losing out on a potential learning opportunity. So Amen says, yes, we won Biden 2020. Yeah, I mean, okay, good. Look, if Biden is a legit winner, we all got to stand behind our president. If he becomes a president, sure, let's get it. But I guess what about Biden's policies are you so excited about? That's what's kind of interesting. A lot of people don't even know really what he stands for. It's just that he's not Trump. So that's why they like him. So it will be interesting to see, honestly, how the media, if Biden gets elected and is confirmed and sworn in, it will be interesting to see how the media treats Biden. I wonder if they're going to dump him, if they're going to turn on him and start talking about Hunter Biden's laptop stories and get Kamala in. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not, it's going to be super fascinating to see. Like, do you think the media will stand by Joe Biden? Really? I mean, do you think they're going to, because remember, a lot of us don't have good recollection of history. Trump was a celebrity. I mean, he had his own television show. The media loved him. He was on Oprah. The media loved Trump. But the minute he became president, he was the enemy, right? And then everyone hated the guy. So it's going to be interesting to see how quickly, if the media supports Biden, and for how long. I mean, is he just going to, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Are they going to dump him, and he's going to be the enemy like Trump, and then all of a sudden they're going to start questioning? So remember this, right? Because the media pivots on a dime, y'all. And I don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict the future, but you know, they could change their tune, right? Once Trump's out, Biden's in, they can just start questioning things and who knows what else, man. Oh man, your comments are great, guys. So Lucas says, because Trump is a toxic person, he's a populist. Of course, the media will crap on him. Look, so the thing about Trump is he doesn't appear to have much emotional intelligence. Like, he says a lot of things that most people probably wouldn't say. And so that's his downside, right? Like, obviously, and he's got a big ego, and that rubs people the wrong way. So I totally understand people that don't like Donald Trump. I totally get it. The reason why I thought he is good for us in the health space is he's standing up for censorship. Okay, so that's just my opinion. Like, we need to be able to not have these tech companies start editorializing and throttling back the things that we say. So I hope you can appreciate that, even if you voted for Biden. The censorship is scary because, look, maybe you're like, yeah, I like the censorship because that helped that helped get Biden into the office. Okay, I understand that. But there might be something at some point in your life where that censorship will disagree with something that will negatively affect you. And so you don't, that's not good. There will be a time where that censorship could be bad, friends. So that's the thing. I don't want to see censorship become a thing. So friends, as always, if you're here, if you're enjoying this content, hit that like button. Lolly, what's happening? I appreciate you all being here. I know I can't wait to see the likes to dislikes ratio in this video. I bet I'm gonna get hammered. They might delete this thing. But friends, we're getting back to health. Trust me. This isn't gonna be a political channel. But for those of us who have seen what's going on in the health space and the nutrition space, and we realize that scientists will lie, we can see manipulation, and I fear that we're being manipulated. I feel like people are being set up for disappointment. I don't know. Anyway, all have a awesome weekend. Yeah, it's cool to see your comments, and we'll catch you all later. Remember, guard your heart. Stay positive, pray, meditate. Don't let negativity bring you down. We all need to be in good spirits now. And if you have friends that disagree with you politically, talk to them. Please talk to them. You can learn so much by talking to people who you disagree with, okay? Ask them why hey, if you voted for Trump, why did you vote for Trump? If you voted for Biden, why did you vote? What do you like about Biden, okay? It's great to have these conversations, guys. We can learn so much from the people we disagree with. We don't want to box ourselves in. Thanks, Kyla. Thanks, Lolly. I'm so glad you got your order. Johnny says, how I see so many Trump supporters, but the votes show otherwise. I think that's what a lot of people want to know, man. I think that's what a lot of people want to know, what's going on. So appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for hitting that like button. Have a great day. We'll catch you all soon. Bye.